Trader Joe. The entire apartment reeked of gas. Trigger warning. Ma'am, how can I refuse to pay rent if I already paid you?
Thank you for calling the Optimum Retention Department. We are currently closed. Our hours of operations are Monday through Friday.
They didn't choose to come to my house and be murdered. Oh, I feel like I'm being emotional. There was a tractor in the middle of the street. I don't have heat. This is going to be challenging because it has these crevices here, so very curious how we're about to turn this corner. We're going to just put a lot of adhesive on it. And we're going to say a little prayer and hope for the best. I finished. And I love it so much. I think it looks so good. It is exactly what I was hoping, and it just adds another dimension and element to my room without it being like super busy, like compared to if I was to just put this like on the full wall. And I think it's just different. Like, I love it. So yeah, so on to the next renovation. You guys have already managed to kill my snake plant. I just like cut most of it. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully they're not toxic because the juices are on my hands right now. But I left these somewhat healthy leaves. So hopefully it makes it. I don't know. I might have to get a new snake plant, but my goal is to not give up on it. Usually I kill plants. Yeah, but it's my problem. Why should I give up on the plant because of something that I did to mess up their lives? I can't give up on them. I mean, they didn't choose to come to my house and be murdered.
Step up some of my local knowledge. Have you ever thought about volunteering?
I don't have heat. Thankfully, I have a space heater and I have a hot water bottle because I'm used to it being super cold in my apartment. So I feel pretty good. The neighbors are struggling, but I'm doing okay. I'm watching Abbott Elementary and hoping that the heat comes back. It is snowing so hard outside, you guys. Good morning, everyone. I feel hungover, even though I did not drink last night. But someone made the terrible mistake of renting a car to me. Let's go run errands in New York. So the last time I had access to a car, I lost their keys. But you know what? I wasn't banned from the app. They were very nice. I've been using Turo to rent a car, and like you can find cars that are reasonably priced. This car is very ratchet. I probably would never use this car again, but it's doing the job. It's cheap. So yeah, we have a few errands that we need to run today, you guys. Thanks for coming along with me. I need to donate some clothes. I need to go to Costco, and I need to get... These people are watching me talk to myself. But I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you. I need to get paint from Home Depot. Oh, let's turn that on. I need to get paint from Home Depot. So these are all things that I probably could do on my own without a car. But if you've ever been to Costco, then you understand how traumatic and anxiety filled that experience is already. Doing it without a car would just be the end for me. Currently in Home Depot, I'm gonna get these two paint colors. I have them right here, and then I also have some tape. So
I'm going on a whim with this, you guys. I haven't really thought this through, but the colors go with what I'm trying to go with, so we just gonna roll with it. Kind of want a plant too, so let's go look at the plant.
Mission accomplished, you guys. Did I just spend money that I don't have to spend? Absolutely yes. Did I get a plant? Of course. Did it make me happy? Yes, so mission accomplished. I am gonna go to Costco now and probably spend more money that I don't have to spend.
I have a new appreciation for drivers in New York City. There's nothing like almost hitting a person when you have the right of way. And like, they don't care. They know that they were about to die. Do they care? No. I will never jaywalk again. That's a lie, but just saying. Holy crap, you guys. How does anyone shop here on a regular basis? It's pure chaos. I thought that me coming early would help things, but it's madness. Like, honestly. I want some chips. No, I need to go. I feel like what I have is enough. I have like the necessities that I need, and I think this is good enough.
So while I maneuver through the chaos that is Costco, let me explain to you the new problem that I am now facing. As you saw through the last clip, we have no heat, which is illegal in New York. So that is something that our landlord is trying to work on, and she thankfully was able to get it fixed pretty quickly. But she told us that we were required to get our own space heaters, which is not the case. So we forced her to get us space heaters, but she told us to keep the packaging because she was going to just return them afterwards. So classy. Anyway, I shortly found out as I got back home that we are without power. I just bought so much groceries and my refrigerator doesn't work. And my landlord's solution was to put the food out on the lawn since it's so cold outside. Makes sense, right?
I honestly have not given this much thought. I fully might regret this, but we're gonna go for it.
Hello. Ooh.
Back officially from Nashville, looking at the wall, and I like it. So now I'm gonna try and put the mirrors. Problem is, the mirrors don't come with adhesive on the back. I thought it was gonna be like a peel and stick situation. Not the case. So I thankfully have some double-sided tape from the wire cover-ups that I have. Hopefully I have enough for all the mirrors that I'm trying to put on the wall, but I'm gonna test out, put a few on there, see how I like it, and yeah, go from there. You guys, I just got back from Nashville, and when I was there, I got to make a custom truck hat, and I have to show you guys. I honestly feel like I should be wearing this truck hat while I'm doing this because it goes perfectly with my wall. I felt like it was a sign that like this was the wall for me, you know? Let me put my hat on. I mean, do you see how perfectly this matches?
The last episode, we talked about more logistic tips, but I want to give you guys some mental tips that you should think about as well. Just remember that through this process, it's not easy, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed through it all because it is an overwhelming process. I just want you to remember that you're doing something that a lot of people are thinking about doing, but will never do in their lifetime. Moving to New York is not for the weak. There's a reason they say if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, because this city is tough, and it's tough for a reason, and it literally will drain you of every inch of energy that you have. Know that at the end of it, you're going to become a bigger and stronger person from it. A lot of the time, these people are just trying to take out their anger on you. Just keep going. It sucks now, but I promise you, you're gonna look back and be so proud that you stuck through it. Definitely need more mirrors, but you're getting the point, you know. Definitely want to even it out. So I'm gonna do another top row, gonna do another side rows. It doesn't need to take up the entire wall, but I definitely want it to take up like the majority of the middle, and I like it so far. Good for when I'm ready to work out. Maybe it'll motivate me to work out, you know? We'll see. I need some help here, y'all. I'm about to hang my Macarena, but I know it's not gonna be even. I'm not joking. I'm gonna hang it up anyway. It's definitely uneven. Well, let's do some more painting. Whoa! I just got the urge to do it. I'm watching my fam and she's decorating her apartment, and it's inspiring me to continue to decorate my apartment. So let's do that. I am going to show you the inspo of what I'm about to do, but in my little entryway leading into my kitchen, there is like a cutout door entryway, whatever it's called, but I really want to paint the inside like blue. I don't know. I want to paint it blue, but just like certain parts of it. So we're gonna try that out and see how it looks. Am I gonna like it? I don't know, but either way, I'm gonna do it, and we're going to stick with it. I'm gonna use this paintbrush. Hopefully the green doesn't leak onto the blue paint. I probably should wash this a little better. So let me do that, get set up, and let's paint. You guys, I just walked into my office and like fell in love. I left the light on, and I would probably be upset with myself about that, but like it just looks so good that I wasn't even mad. The whole point of me really going all out with my apartment is that I really wanted, this is a terrible angle, I really wanted my space to feel creative. Like I wanted to walk in and feel creative and inspired to be in here. Therefore, hence me doing YouTube or just like any other like side projects that I've been wanting and saying that I was gonna start. Like I feel motivated to do it now because I walk into a space that I feel so inspired in. And oh gosh, I feel like I'm getting emotional, but I feel like that is what's happening. Like I feel like, sorry, I can't do this angle. I feel like I am creating a space that is that ideal spot for me. And like something I've been realizing that I've been doing a lot lately is that I really do compare myself to others. I'm constantly looking up like new things, researching on like of course what's trending out there and like ideas I can do, and like I'm constantly like, I forgot what I was gonna say, comparing myself to like what other people do, whether I'm like, oh, I can do this better than that person, or like even just me moving into this new apartment. Like me first moving into New York, like this has always been a dream and a goal, is to have my own apartment. And not only do I have my own apartment, I have a 1-bedroom apartment, like a 1.5 bedroom apartment in like the location that I want to be in, and it's in my price range. I'm not like struggling. I still have money to like decorate, go out, be with friends, save, but I'm still like seeing other people's apartments and I'm like, oh, like that's gonna be my next apartment, or oh, I wish I could do that, or oh, I wish my apartment could look like that. But it's like, why am I doing that? Like I need to stop living in the tomorrow and I need to live in the today and realize that where I am present is where like my past used to dream and pray about. And Like, I'm pretty sure I've manifested this apartment before, but I'm too busy like constantly looking ahead that I can't be in the now and realize, like, girl, you are doing it. Like, you are good and right in the place that you're supposed to be. So I'm hoping this apartment slows me down, because I need it and I'm proud of myself, and this apartment is living proof that I did that. So yeah.
Well, hello there. Long time no see. Come on in.
And homie was legit yelling at him from the car. So much so, it distracted me. I missed my turn. And like, I was not gonna lie, I was nervous to turn that way because it looked like a one-way. There was a tractor in the middle of the street, y'all. A tractor. This is not normal what people have to go through here.